feel like Kira and I have been in it and since the beginning, and Jabbar has like proven his loyalty to me a few times, and I also really like Lydia. I think that she's like struggling to vote out people that she started the game with, but I think I can trust her.
Good job, guys. 107.
I want to get water. I want to chat.
Right after Tribal, I immediately checked in with JMac. We were just discussing the best way to get our final 3 to the end. I do think that there's still a path to the end for us 3. I prefer to take out Jabbar and Liz, and I think JMac agrees. We're gonna check in with Jordan, make sure he agrees, and that we're all on the same page. But I want to be in the end with JMac and Jordan, regardless of whether I win.
I'm never playing a game again.
I know.
Unless it's for $1 million.
I know, the real one maybe, but... Okay, let me see what's out.
Here are my thoughts where we are. I'm still genuine about you and Lydia.
I think that now is the time for me to make a move and vote out JMac. I did not come here to like ride to the end with an alliance and lose. JMac is an incredible player, an incredible force, and people recognize that, and I think I lose to her 10 out of 10 times.
Me, Jordan, Jabbar, you, vote out JMac. She can win. That's big. Yeah, that's why I was like down. I don't know if they're gonna tell Lydia or not. So I know. Well, I said if I do this, I don't want you or Jabbar next Tribal. I was like, you have to vote someone. He wants to make a move. I think he wants to make a move. But I think he realizes he has to separate himself from Freddie. Yeah. So, yeah, I believe him. I don't know if it's gonna tell Lydia, so I don't know. Maybe don't even talk to Jordan about it quite yet. But
I'll pretend that we didn't have this conversation. I'll keep it in the back of my mind, and if it's brought to me, it's good information. Perfect. And then I'll let you know I got confirmation.
But I think I told them I think Jabbar is down. Yeah. Okay. Yes!
Please don't cut yourself.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Hey, I have my car keys. Do you want me to get my car keys?
Yeah.
I was like in tears an hour ago. And now I'm like, why? Because I had chickpeas and now I feel better. That has maybe given me the winning attitude I need. I don't know. Thanks for the can opener.
I would suggest tasting one bean.
Honestly,
you can spit
like-
it out if it's gross, but it's kind of good.
It's not great, but like it's something.
We haven't eaten, we haven't slept, we're all exhausted, we're barely functioning mentally. Like the 7 of us combined have maybe a full brain cell. Like, we just needed 5 minutes to like sit down and eat something and recharge a little bit. So we kind of said, what are they gonna do? They can't do the challenge without us.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys gonna do? We're gonna listen to you. We don't want to go yet. We're not going to.
Kira literally pried the can open, and we ate the beans fresh out the can. And I drank the juice. I surely did.
Wooden spoon and a key. 3 items, 1 can, plenty of food. Dinner served.
Alright, welcome to your Final 7 Immunity Challenge. First things first, Jordan, need it back. Alright, Jordan. Thank you. Immunity is back up for grabs, and as always, we have the amulets in place still. There's one left, and that is Chaos. The winner of the challenge may choose to take that if they wish. For your challenge, you will be positioned at 7 different stations. At each station is a stack of 6 trading cards, each with different survivor winners on the cards. You'll take turns asking your fellow tribe mates if they have a card that would match one of yours. If it matches, you score a point. If it doesn't match, it goes to the next person. After each round, we will choose a new person to start the round. The person with the most matches in the least amount of rounds wins immunity. If there's a tie, we will go to a matching game to decide the winner. Alright, we'll draw for spots, we'll get started. Alright, for our first round, we're going to start with Liz and work our way to the end of the table to Jordan, and each round we'll start with a new person. Alright, Liz, go ahead.
Jordan,
Yes.
do you have any Sandra?
Do not have any.
Lydia.
Liz. Do you have any Tinas?
Alright, that's a pair for Lydia. The bar.
Emily, do you have a Marianne?
I do.
The bar gets a pair. Kira.
Lydia, do you have Denise?
Kara gets a point. Emily.
Liz, do you have any Sandras?
How'd you know?
Right, Emily has a point. J-Mac.
Liz, do you have any Richards?
Jordan.
Lydia. Do you have any Parvati's?
I don't.
Alright, so at the end of the first round, Lydia, Jabbar, Kira, and Emily all have 1 point. Round 2, we're going to start with Kira. So Kira, it's your turn.
Jordan, do you have poverty?
Kira gets a 2nd point. Emily.
Jabbar, do you have any Tysons?
I do not.
J-Mac.
Jabbar, do you have Richard?
Yes.
J-Mac with a point. Jordan.
Kira, I'm so sorry. Do you have any Toms?
It's a negative.
Liz.
Lydia, do you have any Wendell?
I don't.
Lydia.
Emily, can I get that Tyson?
For sure, girl.
Lydia with a 2nd point. Jabbar.
Kira, do you have an Adam?
I do.
Alright, so at the end of the 2nd round, Lydia, Jabbar, Kira all have 2 points. Emily and J-Mac have 1. The rest have 0. third round. We're going to start this round with J-Mac.
Liz, do you have window?
Yeah.
Or at least like if I didn't want to go back there.
Jordan.
Emily, do you have Tony?
Liz.
Jordan. Do you have Natalie?
No.
Lydia.
Can I have your Natalie?
Oh my god, you're welcome.
Jabbar.
Liz, do you have Tom?
Kara.
Okay. Liz, do you have Sarah?
Thanks, Ralph.
And finally, Emily.
Jordan, do you have Todd?
So at the end of the third round, we have Lydia and Kara in the lead with 3 cards each. We'll get to the fourth round. This time we're going to start with Jordan. Jordan, go ahead.
Bar.
Yeah.
You have Jeremy?
No.
Great.
Liz.
J-Mac. Do you have Erica?
Lydia.
Kara, do you have Rob?
No.
Jabbar.
J-Mac, do you have Tom?
I do.
Jabbar scores a third point.
Jordan, you have Jeremy?
Wow, you can talk about it. Oh, maybe it wasn't
Kara with a fourth point.
Lydia, do you have Rob?
J-Mac.
Do you have Tony?
All right. So at the end of the fourth round, it's Kara in the lead with 4. All right. Round 5. We're going to start with Emily this time. So Emily, go ahead.
Do you have John?
Liz, do you have Jenna?
hoping you're talking about John Cochran.
Liz.
Lydia. Don't call me. No. Do you have Erica?
Lydia.
Where are you been?
Can I get your Erica? That was my one. Nice spelling of it.
J-Mac, do you have Mike?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
All right. So Kara just made 5 pairs. Nobody else can reach 5 pairs at this point. So Kara, you win immunity.
All skill!
All right. Kara, immunity is yours.
Thank you.
You're gonna get to rest. That's what
All right, Kara, you are safe. You have a 1 in 6 shot at winning this game.
Woo!
Yippee-ki-yay.
Would you like to take the Chaos Amulet?
If you take an amulet, you have to use it when it's announced what it is.
Whatever happens with the amulet will happen at Tribal Council.
Okay, I don't like that answer for now.
All right.
Otherwise, I would have passed on losing my vote.
Yeah.
So I don't want to play that.
Everyone else, one of you will become our 6th jury member. All right, head back to camp. I'll see you for tribal council.
I didn't want to take it even more so because I didn't want to put that stress on everybody and then remember that for the next round when I potentially don't have safety.
Liz and Jabbar are probably gonna be linking up with you and trying to do something about me, Lydia, and Jordan, and they're probably gonna try to bring Kira in with you guys. Does that sound about right?
Not totally. Like, I have not talked to, like, every conversation I've had with Liz is, like, not directed. Like, it's talking in circles, basically.
You know, Emily, like, very recently, before this last tribal, told me that I was her number one, which I don't think she's verbally said that before. Who I trust the most right now is Jordan, just because we've been through this entire game together.
Like,
It's the obvious way. Yeah. When I was talking to Emily, I was like, what I'm hearing is Liz, like, I know that probably, like, I know you're probably upset about that. And she's like, why? And I was like, well, aren't you close with her? And she's like, oh, I'm closer with Jabbar. So I don't want Jabbar, Emily, Liz, and potentially Kira to be trying to pull something on me and Lydia.
We only have one option, Liz, and how it's difficult because we have to tell her a decoy vote. And the decoy vote would have been Kira, who has won immunity.
I don't want to be seen talking to you too much.
Yeah.
Because I told her I'm probably going to have to tell her to you. Because you.
Okay, that's fine. I told Lydia, Emily. Okay, but I don't, she gave me weird vibes about, I didn't want to bring up J-Mac's name in front of her for some reason. You know what I mean? I don't think she would bring her up, so I said Emily, but if we can get Jordan, it's J-Mac, right? Okay.
I think this is our only shot, and it has to be blindside. That's fucking Lydia.
I agree.
How she felt about that, I think she would give it away.
Okay.
Jabbar wants me to vote with him, Jordan, Liz, to vote out J-Mac. J-Mac's been really solid to me. I'd hate to do someone dirty that's been kind of keeping me in the game.
So I don't know like what people want, but like what I want is for it to be Liz or Jabbar.
Yeah.
When you said Jabbar to Jordan, what was his reaction? I didn't
Like, is Jordan-
say I haven't talked. I only talked to Jordan with Jabbar, and Jabbar said you can offer my name as a decoy. Liz, Jordan, Jabbar want me to vote with them. Okay. J-Mac. No, they don't want me telling them because they don't want you to know. Is that a real thing? Like, I think it's a good thing. I think they're trying to get J-Mac. I was just told, don't let this show too much on your face. Yeah. I was just told Jordan's voting for us. Okay. So,
That.
okay. So, they want to vote with them. Liz, Jordan, Liz, and then Kira. That means we need for Kira.
Okay.
And
It looks like my number one is coming for me. So there's a little bit of a scramble right now. I'm really trying to save myself. I'm not sure if it's possible, but I'm definitely going to go out swinging.
I'm trying to think, like, for next
next round was like Jordan gonna actually like stick with us, or is just gonna flip again?
To do that.
Okay, what's probably gonna happen is we go to rocks.
Here's what I'll
which is
listen.
still
Here's what I'll
fine.
tell you. If we go to rocks, you can vote for me and I'll leave.
No,
and it's
no.
fine.
If it comes to rocks, we're still going for rocks.
You don't have to sacrifice your game for me to do that.
I'll have a pendant. It doesn't matter. I'll have a necklace around my neck. It doesn't
That's-
matter to me.
oh, that's true.
the
Yeah,
one
well,
time
I don't
can,
care.
Like,
Yeah.
not care and go to rocks. But like, I also,
Wait.
right?
Oh, because Jordan has an extra vote?
Yeah. If he uses it.
And that's why I want to make him comfortable. So yeah.
Right, and I'm gonna keep pushing, and I'm gonna walk away from you in a minute.
Okay,
So,
yeah,
like,
for
But
sure.
like,
I'm-
I'm maybe saying I'm saying worst case scenario.
Yeah.
If that happens, we stick to the plan. I'll be potentially voting Jabbar unless that changes to Jordan or Emily based upon what J-Mac and Lydia think we can get the most votes around for it not to be J-Mac.
I don't know what the plan is.
The plan is if we end up having to go to rocks.
Oh,
So,
yeah. No, I mean, like,
so-
who's our original
oh,
vote? I don't think Emily will vote for Jordan.
this.
I gave her my pitch, and I said, by the way, Jordan has an extra vote. Did he tell you that? And she was like, no. And I was like, well.
Okay.
So if we can, like, play it.
Who would you be cool with? Or who do you think she would be cool with? Liz?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Okay, so I just don't know who I'm going to be thinking. Alright, so as of right now, Jabbar.
Okay.
Unless I hear otherwise.
Okay, cool.
Welcome to Tribal Council. Here we are. Jordan, as the tribe is getting smaller and we're getting down to it, we're going to be in the final 6. How crucial are the votes becoming?
I mean, I think they're becoming really crucial. There are a lot fewer people to talk to. A lot fewer, that's not how I meant to start that. A lot less room for error. And, you know, I think all of us at this point are probably looking, or should be looking, toward what our path is to the end, who we want to be there with, and how to use the few remaining votes that we have to accomplish that.
Lydia, so you and Emily, last from the swap to Capot, we have a nice group over here. What do you do to not join them?
Well, of course, everybody says it's just a coincidence. But the odds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is pretty, I don't know, that's funny odds. I have no idea. I mean, if they want to vote me out, I can't stop them.
J-Mac, how is camp life going?
They're all right. We've been there for maybe 20 minutes today, I feel like, in total. Yeah, I think for my piece, I think these are all great people, and they've all played really, really hard games. And I enjoy spending time with them.
Liz, how do we separate the emotions and feelings from the game? Because people have to be eliminated. There can only be one winner. How can we keep that separate, or are those going to just blend together?
I think they absolutely blend together. I mean, I've been having a really hard time. Even just like talking about it, like I love it. I really enjoy everyone's company that's been here, and to vote people out that I like really feel like I like them, it's really tough for me.
Emily?
Why laugh?
Because this is all very funny.
What, just be, like, what's funny? Am I funny, or just tribal council, or?
No, just all the situations going on.
What's the situations going on? I'm not there, I don't know.
It's not funny. It's very serious. And I'm treating it as such. Were you gonna ask a different question though?
I want to know what the situations are.
Oh,
Now, you
okay.
brought the situations up. Don't make me wait like 4 months to watch the footage and find out what's going on.
The situations, I think it's just getting to a point where some of the early plans that were hatched in the game, they weren't really plans that anyone discussed all the way to the end. And now that we've reached a smaller group of people, people have to start thinking more selfishly. And that's hard to do.
All right. Well, it is time to vote. Lydia, you're up.
I'm writing your name now, because if you're at final 3, you got my vote. You bested me.
But I stand no chance against you. So I'm sorry. I hope this works out. And if it doesn't, I'd rather go down having tried than not try at all.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has an advantage and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
3? No, I don't have anything.
All right, once the vote is read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I will read the votes. First vote, J-Mac. Jordan. 1 vote J-Mac, 1 vote Jordan. J-Mac. 2 votes J-Mac. Jordan. 2 votes Jordan, 2 votes J-Mac. J-Mac. 3 votes J-Mac. 12th person voted out, and the 6th member of our jury, J-Mac. J-Mac, the child has spoken. All right, time for you to go. All right, please remember to spay and neuter your cats and dogs and keep the animal population down. Head back to camp. I'll see you for your next challenge.
I'm super proud of the game that I played. Coming here, not knowing anyone, anticipating a lot of other people to have connections with each other. I genuinely didn't think that I would even make it to Final 7, so I'm really happy to get to this point. Super stoked to hang out with crew, with the rest of the jury, and vote for the winner.